My parents decided to leave Berlin in 1938. They left by train, the first leg of a very long journey, mainly by various ships, arriving in Melbourne in 1939. A Gestapo officer entered their carriage and announced that he had orders to remove all Jews from the train. To my parents, he said, "Because your baby is sleeping, you can cross the frontier." The officer's action amounted to an act of heroism. He undoubtedly risked his life by disobeying orders to save ours.
We got by on ration food and clothing coupons. And my younger sisters had a lot of hand-me-downs from cousins. That was quite common back then. Though if you got to be over 5 feet, then you got extra clothing rations. I never quite made it. My sister did, and I got her clothes handed down to me. Being such a tight-knit community, perhaps because of my father's position, we're always told, make sure you're nice to this person today, because their father is a POW and has gone missing. Or, this person's father has been killed, so be extra nice to them.
This house is not where you think you might end up, but I love where I live. I feel like I know the rhythm of the neighbourhood. I go for walks on the path most mornings and say hi to the same people. I can now act and do what I want to do.
Whee!
Our family lived on a poverty-stricken dairy farm. We lived in a house. The Aborigines lived in their humpies, but I was always so jealous of them because we used to have to do needlepoint at school, and mine, somehow, always ended up so crumpled and dirty, and they were so artistic, so good with their hands. Theirs would always be so white and perfect. I envied them so much.
My daughter Alison, 4 years old, was tucked up safely in bed. It was raining and raining, and I had this premonition. I sat right up in bed in the middle of the night and said to my husband, "Go get the kids." It was like something forced us to go and get them out of their bed. We raced to the children's bedroom and we grabbed Alison, and a moment later the ceiling totally collapsed right on her bed. Well, I say a prayer to Our Lady every night before bed, and I know she saved my daughter. It was a miracle.